What's good, guys? This is Shane here again from Team COG, and we're coming at you guys with another duel video. Today it's going to be Gren Maju on the Goku mat versus World Chalice on the Firewall mat. So we're going to start off. Both players are going to draw their hands. They rolled already. They're going to go, Gren Maju is going to go first, actually. Both seem to be thinking out their decks pretty bad. We notice him hand shuffling quite a bit. He's clearly thinking about something. He sets one card. And then he's going to activate Allure of Darkness. Now, Allure of Darkness is a pretty tricky card. Draws two, and Battle Fader is banished. Now, another Allure of Darkness. Seems like he's trying to draw out a brick hand almost. And looks like he didn't get another dark, so he has to banish he has to discard in his entire hand. That's gotta hurt. Alright, so he's got one set and he passes turn. Looks like World Chalice is gonna go ahead and summon Lee. Lee is just too much for the World Chalice, apparently. The trap is just not good enough. We're gonna go into some siding. This was quite a bit of siding, so I decided to just cut it out and save you guys a lot of time and effort. So, going into game two, we've got World Chalice going second and Gren Maju going first. I'm not sure how good of a decision this was, being Gren Maju is supposed to be an OTK deck. However, I do see it from his advantage because he would like to get set up his board without the World Chalice being able to stop him. So starting off, he starts with Gold Sarcophagus, a great play for the deck, which he is going to use to banish Necroface. Necroface, of course, when it's banished, it banishes 5 cards, from the tops of both decks. So they both banish 5. Now they're going to banish 5 from their deck. Looks like Allure of Darkness, Pot of Duality, Allure of Darkness, and Prohibition and Burial from the Different Dimensions are the 5 cards that Gren Maju banishes. I can't really quite see. It looks like there's a Venus and a Gem Knight in there for the World Chalice player. You can see that he has a Guard Dragon in hand, but not much else for the hand. To follow this up, looks like he's going to... I'm not quite sure what he's going to do yet. He's looking through his options, making sure he remembers his Necroface. Now, while we've got time, guys, I did want to say we are planning on doing a few things with the channel. I do plan on putting an update video, so you don't have to listen to too much of it here, but it is going to come up eventually, and we will be letting our subscribers know more about what's going on with the channel. So he activates a second Golden Sarcophagus. He's going to banish what's he going to banish? Let's see. Looks like he banishes an Eater of Millions. Following that up, he's going to pass turn. World Chalice draws 1 card and activates Brilliant Fusion. I guess he's playing more than 1 copy of the Lapis Lazuli. He sends Lee and Garnet. He's actually playing more Gem Knights, just not the same ones. So he sends Garnet and brings out that Seraphin Knight for the normal summon, for the secondary normal summon. Puts it in defense because, as you all know, when you use it for Brilliant Fusion, they lose both stats. Both stats go to 0. He adds a Guard Dragon to hand, or discards a Guard Dragon. Excuse me. Now he's talking something over, and normal summons the Lee. Lee effect to search. Lee's going to search him out what is Lee going to search him out? Lee searches out the Chosen. No, not Chosen. I'm not quite sure. The level 4 World Chalice. Normal. Now he tributes the Seraphin Knight, using its second normal summon, to summon the World Legacy. And he uses the World Legacy to go into Blade Master. Next, he's going to special summon a Lee and Guard Dragon with the float effects. Excuse me. Now he's going to link off the Lee Guard Dragon to summon Ebb. And he's going to summon the Garnet by banishing the Guard Dragon. Links out of Garnet into Link Spider. Links away the Blade Master into Ngratsu. And specials uses the float effect to summon the still can't remember what the name is. The level 4 World Chalice monster. Vanilla. He's kind of thinking through his plays, you can tell. Draws 2 off of Ngratsu's effect. And the attacks. Swift Scarecrow is dropped into the grave. Looks like he's going to link again, maybe. Oh, he is going to link out the Ningertsu and the Ib for Firewall Dragon, then he's going to drop Baguska and pass. Gren Maju draws for turn. Pot of Desires. Really advantageous card for them. Counts out as 10. Pays cost, of course. And then he ashes. So, no draw 2 there. If he gets out the Gren Maju, though, it's going to be a lot stronger. Counting out the cards again to make sure. Sends the Desires to grave. And then what's he do? Set 1's card and pass. World Chalice draws for turn. Detaches from Baguska. The terribly tired Tapior. Now what's he gonna do? He's going to add Lee back from grave. What is... And World Chalice somehow. I'm not quite sure how, actually. I know he banished something. Any Regekis. It was Gren Maju. He was trying to get him to attack into the Gren Maju, which would gain the defense, and he would take a lot of damage. Links into Ib. Normal summon World normal summon Lee. Effect to search. I'm not quite sure what's going on, actually. Link away the World Chalice Vanilla. Special summon the Imduk. Then tribute the Link Imduk for the World Legacy. Effective Imduk to special summon another World Legacy. Links out Lee and a World Legacy. Yep. For a Blade Master. Declares attack. 25. Attacks with Firewall. Attack with Ib. Attack with Blade Master. I am personally surprised he did not attack with the World Chalice. And very strong. Would have been a very strong attack there. Links into Firewall. Now this turn he's going to get back the Necroface and the Eater of Millions. Special summons the Eater of Millions. Banish for cost, a special. Eater of Millions, I believe, is a very underrated card. Special. He should have really waited till he went into battle phase to do that, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. So, declares. He attacks the Firewall, and he banishes the Firewall, face down, of course. Eater of Millions is quite the strong card, actually. World Chalice draws for turn. Trying to look through his plays, look through his banish, look through his grave, see anything he can actually do. Seems to have a play set in mind, but he wants to make sure he has the extra deck for it. Really big problem with our current game state, I do believe, is not having enough cards in their extra deck, especially with the links. However, if link decks like World Chalice could have extras, I do believe they'd be able to go off almost too hard. So, summons 2 Shine Balls, gives up 1,000 life points. He pretty much has this in the bag, I think. So he's looking around, trying to figure out everything. Goes and links off the Shine Ball. Summon Imduk. Links off the World... Oh, is he going to? Yep, links off the World Legacy and the Imduk and the extra Shine Ball for a Trigate Wizard. Trigate Wizard is a very strong card. Normal summon the... Oh, with the float of Imduk, he actually special summons the Ash. So he banishes the Eater of Millions using the Trigate Wizard and attacks the face down, which was Necroface. And then he attacks and goes in, drops Swift Scarecrow. Now that fade out was just him hand shuffling for a while. I wanted to spare you guys a minute and a half of him hand shuffling. He sets 1 and passes. He attacks the face down, or he banishes the face down with Trigate, which sets off the Necroface banishing 5. And at this point, both decks have banished 10. And Gren Maju scoops. Now that was a pretty fun game. Clearly World Chalice had control of the game for the most of the game. But there was a few times you really could see how World Chalice can shine. Or, not World Chalice really can show some stuff off. But, in the end, you can really tell that it is definitely a better to play. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, guys. You can definitely pick up that Gren Maju did have some pretty hard hands in that duel. You can really tell, especially the first one where he wasn't even able to pay the cost for 2 allures. So it's almost too bad. Well, that's it for the duels, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time on TCOG. Shane signing out.